Good evening, everyone. I'm Alana Quillen in for Jeff Beimfor. Thanks so much for staying with us. There's a deal on the table to fund the state, but it comes up $600 million short, and it leaves Thompson Healthcare with some big holes to fill. As lawmakers scramble to find money, local students and families are speaking out. Our Crystal Whitman has more on this. Crystal? Okay, so we were just talking about this before the break, but 4th of July is in less than a month, and everyone probably remembers what happened last year.
Yeah.
Poured. I was there, you were there, yeah, it poured. Yeah, hopefully this year doesn't happen. But we won't have the El Nino to blame this.
Breaking developments in the deadly attack at a Florida nightclub. Officials are calling today's shooting an act of terror, making it the worst attack in the U.S. since 9/11. Meantime, Texas Democrats mourn those lost and call on Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick to apologize. Hours after the Orlando nightclub shooting, Patrick posted this tweet, quoting the New Testament scripture that reads, quote, "Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." Texas's Democratic Party responded to the tweet with a statement calling on Patrick to apologize. That tweet was deleted around 11 a.m. this morning. Now, Patrick's campaign spokesman says the tweet was not related to the shooting and that Patrick is currently out of the country. The spokesman also added that Patrick often pre-schedules social media postings, quoting scripture.
Feel a little nice out there with the hot temperatures coming.
Oh, of course, we're knocking right on the door of
100
100 degrees.
Oh,
that's
I'm
one
not
door
waiting for
I don't
that.
want to open, really. But
Yeah. We can avoid that.
That'd be
Let's hope
nice.
for that. All right. Thanks, Skip.
Thanks,
Bye.
Skip. All right, well, go fish. The United Way of Greater Texarkana held its second annual Cooper Tire Big Bass Tournament this weekend.
That's right. Nearly $10,000 was raised for United Way of Greater Texarkana. The tournament itself nearly doubled after its inaugural year to 137 anglers. Most fishermen reported catching quite a few fish, just not as big as they'd hoped for, unless you were one of the lucky winners. Kelly Fricks snatched first place with a 6.37-pound largemouth bass. She won over $2 grand in total prize money for the catch. This was the largest single tournament held this year on Millwood Lake.
Well, you've heard of snakes on a plane. What about snakes in your car?
This story might be a little hard for you to watch. Some
Yes.
people who just don't like snakes. For one Arkansas woman, that scenario was all too real. Dylan Thomas explains.
And as soon as it landed on my feet, I felt it.
What was meant to be a quick trip to the store quickly.
Yes.
Swerving.
Yeah.
She handled that very well.
She did.
All right.
Yeah.
Coming up after the break, LSU highlights from last night.
some storms around.
Yeah, no. So this is the kind of weather, though, that brings out lots of bugs.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially wasps. I've been seeing them flying around everywhere.
Is there a story about wasps coming out?
We do.
Oh, how did I know
We
that?
do, actually.
I don't know. I just got a figure.
On that note, with summer just 1 week away, we are all itching for a little outdoor time.
Well, that's right, but we have to be cautious of those little creatures already enjoying Mother Nature. Neil Shaw tells us more in this Arklatex.
Well, it's going to take more than the worst mass shooting in modern American history and a 15-hour filibuster for senators to pass gun control measures. Despite members from both parties introducing legislation, senators could not agree on a solution, and tonight, all 4 measures failed. You can blame a tough election year or fighting between the two parties. Mary Maloney has this report. Funeral arrangements have been set for a mother and baby killed in a tragic crash on I-30 over the weekend. Services for Tiffany Province and her 2-month-old son Declan Marshall will and all the people sharing their rainbow pictures on our Facebook page. Double rainbow today.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yep.